Oh my goodness, a grills and chill special today, y'all. We having us some liver and onions, and I love me some liver and onions. It be so tasty. But anyway, let's get it. And while you here, don't forget to give me that LSS. What's that you say? That's that like, share, and subscribe. That like, share, and subscribe. And if this is your first time here, glad you're here. Hope you become part of the LSS family, y'all. Cause we love tasty. So let's go ahead and get our liver laid out on our cutting board. And then of course, you know we got a rain on it. Go ahead and with a little salt, a little pepper, fresh of course, always fresh. Now into our pan, we gonna get about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Then we gonna get that all around that pan, making sure that olive oil has coated the bottom. And then we gonna get our liver on there, y'all. Now I know some recipes call for you to coat your liver into flour before you fry it. But hey, I tried this one day. Came out so much better. So this is the way that I've been doing it ever since. Now the most important thing is, as you can see, one of my pieces of liver was kind of folded. I had to straighten them on out. And as you fry, make sure you give it a shaky shake, making sure it don't stick to the bottom of that pan, y'all. Oh yeah, that liver coming along great. So anyway, after about 3 minutes of frying on that first side, we're gonna give it a good shaky shake. And then we're gonna go ahead and get these a flippy flip, y'all. A flippy flip. See how they're getting done, but they're not all the way done, because when we take them out of this here pan, you don't want them to be totally done, because they're gonna finish cooking in that gravy, y'all. Now after we get these a flippy flip, we're gonna go ahead and rain on this side too, and with that salt and pepper once again. So this side you get some seasoning. And then of course, after that other 3 minutes have passed, we're gonna go ahead and get these off. Oh yeah, they looking real tasty too, y'all. So of course, we're gonna get ready to start our next batch. Now to start our next batch, as you can see, we used up a little bit of oil. So we just gonna add a little bit more. Now in my point, I added maybe another 2 tablespoons before I added my liver. But make sure you go by how much you need. You only want just a little bit to coat the bottom of that pan. You don't want a lot of oil like you deep frying or even shallow frying. So we got these pieces fried on up. And after we got done frying these, we had to go ahead and hit our pan with a little bit of wine just to deglaze that bottom, get all that goodness out. And then of course, we added our onions. Now, today I use red onions. You know, sometimes I use white onions, sometimes I use yellow onions, sometimes I use Vidalia onions. It depends on what my mood is that day. So use the type of onions that you like. Because me, I'm just an onion lover, so it really don't matter to me I will take an onion and just bite it, y'all. But anyway, I seen that I need a little bit more wine to finish deglazing the bottom. So we gonna get that all the way deglazed. And we gonna cook our onions and get them a little bit tender, so we can make it tasty. Now after we get all that goodness off the bottom of that skillet, see how I'm getting that goodness off the bottom of that skillet? It's changing the color of that wine. Oh my goodness. That's how you know you got that flavor coming. And then we're just gonna add just a little bit more wine because I seen that my dish was a little bit, how can you put it, dry. Now after simmering these onions, we're gonna add just a little bit of water, because now it's time for us to add our celery in. Now our celery is gonna make our gravy for our liver. Oh my goodness. And we're gonna whisk that on in. You know, if you don't know what a slurry is, it's cornstarch and water. That's all it is, y'all. The more cornstarch you add, the thicker your gravy is gonna be. The less cornstarch you add, the thinner it's gonna be. So, if you just want to thicken it up a little bit more, you can always add more slurry. That way you can store it small and then go larger with your slurry. But anyway, let's get our liver in. And once we get our liver into this good gravy, we're gonna let this simmer for about 10 minutes. Now that's why we want our slurry to be a little thinner than what we want it to be in the end, because it's gonna cook for another 10 minutes, y'all. You all remember that. And if you get too thick, you can always just add a little bit more water, y'all. Or if you get too thin, you can always add a little bit more slurry. So no pressure, y'all, no pressure. Now after our 10 minutes have passed, let's go ahead and plate up, y'all. Now I had mine with some rice, which is what I recommend. Now, I mean, you could have those with mashed potatoes or anything that you like. You know what I'm saying? I done seen people eat it with egg noodles. Hey, it can be tasty. You can make it work, y'all. You can make it work. But anyway, check out that gravy. Don't it look good? Nice and smooth and silky. And to mine, I added me a little cayenne at the end, y'all. You know I like that cayenne. Now I hope y'all give this a try. This is a real tasty dish. This is something that me and my wife love. Hey, we've been eating it for years, since we was kids, y'all. So it's real tasty to us. But anyway, y'all know what time it is. Love, peace, and keep it grilling, y'all. See ya.